Spoiler alert.
If you've been looking at the calendar recently, you will notice that tomorrow, well, I mean, by the time I upload this is today, but it's Friday the 13th in October. So I had to do a ranking of the Halloween films. It's Friday the 13th. Come on. I decided to rank all the Friday the 13th films. I just recently watched all 11 films. I guess you can count Freddy Vs. Jason. That is 12. I watched them all, and I'm about to rank every single one. So, here we go. Coming in at number 12 is Jason... What? The Final Friday? More like the Final Friday, we got 2 more movies afterwards. They actually did this with part 4, the final chapter. Every time they say that, they just keep making more. This film is just awful. I did not like this one. I've heard bad reviews, and I was thinking, like, it couldn't be that bad. But it really is. So it starts off with, like, some person going around. Jason's obviously following, and then they shoot him and blow him up to smithereens. That would have been the best ending ever, but they decided to put that in the beginning. And then after that, you may think it starts off good, but just after that, it goes downhill. Like, down. You got George Washington Duke going around. I don't really know his name. I just know him from Rocky V. He's going around. He's eating hearts because I guess he's hungry. And he got, like, souls coming into him because Jason did it. And he's kissing other guys. And you got this guy kissing them. And he kisses this guy. And they're all, like, getting all, whoa, they're all Jason-ified and stuff. Then you meet this character, Duke? George Washington Duke. Rocky V? Oh my god! He's like in jail and he's saying, I know how to defeat Jason, and they're just kissing everybody. They're all mad, blowing up everything. And then finally we get to meet Jason. The last 5 minutes of the film, you finally get to see him. And then he turns in like he's like a worm or something going around. And he goes into like this pit and something. I don't really know. This film, I did not like it. And I like the design of Jason. I thought he looked really cool, but they needed more of it. He's in it for like 10 minutes. That's not enough. At number 11, we got Jason X. What can I say about this one? Well, this is the time where they're just like, okay, we got no more ideas. Put him in space. So now we got Jason in space. I mean, he's in there like 10 minutes of the film. You think it's like a big lead up. It's not. He's right in there. I mean, that's fine by me. Get it done with quick. I will admit that it is pretty entertaining. I didn't really get bored while watching it, but yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, you get to really, so he's in space. He's going around, doing his normal thing, killing them up. They're all like space dudes and everything. They bring a girl along, and they're just killing. He's in space, and then they put like the game simulator, and he's in there. He kills the guys twice. He's killing everybody. They're all scared, and then he gets like a new outfit or something. He starts killing more people. He starts coming to the ship. They blow him up or something, like to the earth. They think it's a shooting star in the end. Yeah. Entertaining, but it's bad. Like, I don't know why you would want Jason in space if the other one didn't work, but entertaining, but bad. Number 10, Friday the 13th Remake. Hold up. If you actually like this one, that's fine by me. I just found it boring. It has the longest opening scenes ever in human film. Did that make sense? I don't care. It's like 23 minutes. I thought we were getting into the film, and then the title screen pops up. The most laziest title screen ever. You know, something about the Friday the 13th films, I wasn't expecting awesome intros. These films have the best intros ever. Like, the text comes flying at the screen. This one's just... Like, I did not like that one that much, but that's just an intro. You got him going around. It's the same old thing, but it's kind of like a remake of 1, 2, and 3. You see the Jason's mom head getting cut off. Then you see him like potato sack, and then you finally see him with the hockey mask. So it's kind of like that. There's like this really one annoying character which I didn't like, and I mean obviously while you're watching it, you're supposed to hate him, but there's no payoff to it. He just kind of dies like all the rest. Boring. The ending is so stupid. I guessed it when I watched it. I hated that ending. It was so stupid. The characters were dumb. I mean, I forget every single one. I don't even know their names. Do they even say their names? I just don't know. You got this guy going around. like papers with his sister. And I don't know if this is me, but why are the shots so close to their face? It's like, yeah, is this Friday the 13th or is this nose hair? Because all I could see was the boogers in their nose. It's so close. Like, move the camera back, please. It's so close to their face, and it was bothering me the whole time. Like, move back. Alright, so at number 9, Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason takes a boat. Manhattan, I mean. Yeah, this one, I loved the parts in New York. I thought it was really good. All the shots in New York were awesome. And I realized that they had an awesome script where they was all in New York, but because of budget, they had to do it on a boat. So yeah, most of the time you're just watching Jason on a boat. He's going around killing people. But when you finally get to New York, I think it's worth it. But that first hour of him on a boat, it kind of drags a little bit. But the characters were pretty cool, I guess. And they changed it up, which I liked. I mean, we got 7 movies of the same, well, not the same thing, but the same area. You know, change it up a little bit. I like that. The New York parts were cool, and it had some funny moments, like when he's boxing the one guy, like the guy trying to hit Jason, and he just knocks his head off. I thought that was funny. But in the ending really makes no sense. His face looks really stupid, and he's like turned into a kid. That's really like the real ending, though, for the series, if you think about it. It's all about Jason, and then at the end, he turns into a kid, and that's it. I think of the new line cinema movies as like add-ons or expanded universes, but it's always like the original 8-part series, which actually counts. This one is just really okay. I think the New York parts are good, but everything else kind of is boring. Alright, so at number 8, we have Freddy vs. Jason. Now, I was so excited. I just saw the Nightmare on Elm Street films as well, so when I heard that there was a battle between them, I couldn't wait. And, characters were boring. I did not care about the characters. They're so cliche that it's just cliche itself that they're cliche. The one part where the girl's reading the book and her nose gets chopped off, I thought that was cool, but then when she wakes up, her nose is fine. Like, that wouldn't happen. Her nose would be off, and she would be dead. I loved the parts with Jason versus Freddy. I thought that was amazing. It was so good. I just loved the fight. But everything else was boring, and I was just waiting for it to get to Freddy versus Jason. People always count this one more as a Freddy film, but he's barely in it. And every time he does do something, he doesn't even get to kill anybody. Jason just does all the work, and then Freddy comes in. I mean, not bad, but, you know, I count as Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, so when I do ranking of that, you'll see my ranking where I placed that one at. It's a little different. Fight were pretty cool. Everything else, boring. At number 7, we have Friday the 13th, Part 2. Now, you would think that the sequel would be better, or I guess worse, and, I mean, it is. It's not bad. It has Jason in it for the first time, but it's not Jason with the hockey mask. It has like a potato sack, people call it. It was like the one eye. I thought it was kind of cool. He's like running around and everything. He's like super skinny. He's like a real human just with a bag on his head. But yeah, first time you see Jason, that's cool. But everything else is kind of just like the first film over again, but with Jason. So, not terrible film. Ending was kind of stupid. Like, you're just watching it like, come on. Like, how is Jason this stupid where he thinks I had his mom? But yeah, not bad. And it was pretty good, I would say. Coming in at number 7, well, that was number 6. I don't know if I said that, but we have Friday the 13th, the original. People would think that this is the best one. It's the original. And yes, it is really good. But only a couple things. Not as good as the other ones. The other ones did it a lot better. The kills were amazing, though. That I will give it. The kills were amazing. It has Jason's mom, which not a lot of people know. They think it's Jason, and they find out it's his mom. That was awesome. The ending's cool, where her head just gets sliced off. It's gone. So, that was good. The ending was good. Everything else was pretty good. It kind of drags in some areas, but, you know, a pretty good film, and I liked it overall. Here we go with number 5. Is Friday the 13th, Part 3. This one is very interesting. First, you get Jason for the first time, like real Jason with hockey mask and everything. How he gets the hockey mask was not what I was expecting. It was a pranker with a hockey mask randomly, and then Jason takes it. Cool. Deaths were amazing. Well, some of them were kind of stupid, but the deaths were cool. And I feel like the whole barnyard at the end, he got the famous axe mark for the first time. But one thing I gotta mention is those 3D effects. Same with Jaws 3. They're just throwing things at the camera. Oh, 3D, 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 3D. Like, it just kind of gets annoying. I did watch it in 3D, but it doesn't look the best because it's like the red and blue. So, you know, I mean, that's just how it is. But Part 3 has some really good moments. I like Jason, who's really big in this one. He just crashes through anything. The ending was the same as the first one, though. But you do see his face, Jason's face. That was pretty cool. You know, I mean, not bad. I really do like it, but just that's where it's got to go. Alright, so at number 4, we have Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. People hate, trash, poop on this film, and I liked it. I thought it was really cool. It changed up everything about it, and I like that. It has Tommy Jarvis' character, which is Corey Feldman's character, but older. He's having these flashbacks. Jason's there. He's at this like asylum thing, and all the kids have their own unique personalities. You got the craziest mom ever with the stupidest kid. You got all these funny characters, and it was just so good. The only people who don't like it is just because Jason wasn't in it. I mean, he wasn't in it, but it feels like he's in it because he's in the costume the whole time. It's only the ending where you find out that he's not. I like the characters. I thought it was good. I like Tommy Jarvis' character. It changed things up. Has that awesome robot moving girl. That was pretty funny. It had some really good moments, and I really liked this one. The flashbacks were cool, and they did change the mask with the blue. I mean, that doesn't really bother me too much, but yeah, I liked it. It has the most bizarre plot ever. Some guy's giving him a candy bar. The guy axes him. The guy that axed the kid was the policeman's son, and he gets all mad and he's Jason. Bizarre plot, but awesome movie, and I enjoyed it, and that's why it goes at number 4. Alright, so at number 3, we have Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. This one changed things up a little bit with the girl. She can like control things, and it's a real match or a threat for Jason. So she can like do whatever and just kind of break this thing, like break things, whatever. So the psychologist guy comes, try to fix her, and he's setting all these things up for like TV, and the mom gets all upset, and she's trying to fit in with the camp, and she doesn't want to be there, and it was cool. You know, you're just waiting for Jason. The ending was really good. He takes off his mask, and you see him as like a zombie for the first time, which was awesome. He's got the chains around him, and he's just like a beast, and he gets on fire, falling through, what is it called? Stairs. It was so good. The ending was really cool, and I mean, the endings are always awesome, and I just like this one a lot, and I thought it was pretty good and entertaining. And number 2 is Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Now, let me just talk about that intro. That is probably the best intro ever. You got the James Bond reference. I've already said, these intros are amazing. But this one was awesome. This is the first time you see Jason back from Part 5. I mean, from Part 4. He's not in 5 technically, but he's in 6. And they like electrocute him. He comes back. And this is the first movie where he's a zombie and not like an actual human being. He just goes around destroying people. He's just boom, boom, bang. And yeah, he kills them all. They had to cut a lot of things, obviously, because of the MPAA. But, you know, that's just how it is, I guess. And this one doesn't have Kane Hodder. That's Part 7. This one has, like, a different guy. He was awesome. They just smashed through anything. And it's really good. I love this one. Awesome action scene. They got Tommy Jarvis, the end of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. And I really liked how they did it with the character. And they changed them up again. It was just really good overall, and the ending was awesome in the water fight, and he's like under the water, and then he obviously opens his eyes for Part 7, but good film. I really liked it, and that's why it's at number 2. And at number 1, if you couldn't guess it by now, Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Yeah. This one, you got the dad from Back to the Future. Corey Feldman's in it, which is great. The guy is such a beast to Jason. He smashes through the windows, smashes through the wood. It doesn't matter. Nothing's in his way. He comes out, just brings that boat down into the water. He just kills people in sight. It's just amazing. All the characters are likable in this. Usually when you're watching, you don't care about the teenagers, and you just want Freddy to come and kill them off. This is the one where I actually cared about the kids, which is like, you know, how? It was so surprising. I actually cared about these like teenagers, and obviously like you want them to die, but this one I did, but I didn't feel it as much. Like I actually wanted to see more of them. And that one guy looks like John Leguizamo from Super Mario Brothers. I don't even know if that's him, but you got the Back to the Future Dad. I don't know his name. Back to the Future Dad's Dance. That was awesome and funny. Oh, it was just a fun film overall. And the ending was brutal. You got the knife going into his eye and his face is ripping open. Corey Feldman is beating on him like there's no tomorrow. It was just really good. I love that one. My favorite. And this, I gotta play that intro one more time. That is just amazing. That is my ranking for Friday the 13th films. Really awesome films. It's got its up and downs, but you're not supposed to take these films too seriously. They're supposed to be good popcorn films, I guess you could call them. And I really enjoyed this film series. And Nightmare on Elm Street was pretty good too. Maybe I'll do a ranking of that. All I have left is Halloween. But all I have to say for now is Happy Friday the 13th.